it isn't worth it.
Eighth graders at Bloomfield Junior High School sat quietly through President Bush's 15-minute speech today. The entire school was given time off from classes to tune in.
I thought it was great because we need to have people understand that drugs are in the school system and they need to take it out because it's ruining many people's lives.
What he said made me feel good that he cares about the country and that he's trying to make an effort to stop these drug pushers.
For the most part, students say they were encouraged that the president took time to talk to them directly, but many said his message may not do much good.
I really don't think that this program will be able to reach our generation of children in time to get us away from drugs. It may get some of us away, but not all of us.
If you do drugs, you will be caught. And when you're caught, you will be punished.
It got through to the people who aren't using drugs right now, but I don't know if it reached the other kids who are on drugs right now.
Why?
Well, drugs really affect your brain a lot, and I don't think it can really get through.
Listening to the president's message today is just part of a larger anti-drug effort here at the school. It includes everything from using students as role models to having teachers trained in drug counseling.
If we work together as a school system and as a nation, I think we will find that the impact will be great.
Today, students were encouraged to discuss the president's address with teachers, other students, and parents. In Bloomfield, I'm Diane Alverio, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The President of the United States used the word nerd. Did that seem strange to you, Mary Ellen?
Well, not really strange, no.
Did it take you by surprise? What did you think?
I wasn't quite sure what to think. I mean, well, nerds are like goody-goodies, and I mean, nerds use drugs too.
It just sort of surprised me to hear. Daniel, what did you think of the president's speech today?
Well, I thought what he was saying was true, basically everything he said, and I understand what he was talking about. And drugs, that's very serious when you're talking about drugs because drugs is dangerous, and it killed a lot of people. Maybe a whole generation, but I really don't know really a lot about drugs, that's why.
Well, I'm glad to hear you don't know a lot about drugs. All of these students have on buttons that say Bloomfield says no to drugs. I've been to your school. It's a very nice place. 10-2, when you heard the president, when you heard that the president was going to speak, addressing his remarks specifically to students, did that make you think, boy, this is really important? Did you pay more attention because it was the president of the United States speaking? Did that have any effect on you one way or the other?
Oh, well, when the president speaks, I always listen, you know, and I paid especially attention to the president because he was elected for being a president, and he has brains, you know, and he knows what he's talking about. And but hearing from other people's point of view that about drugs, I feel that I pay more attention to the president than the other people.
Than other people. Then, you know, because sometimes they have celebrities who say just say no, and there are all sorts of campaigns. Do you think that those are effective?
Well, I'm sure they helped in a way. I mean, people listen to celebrities that they like.
It just, because I asked them before we went to the break, now, what grade are you guys in? I know it's middle school. Is that 7th, 8th, or 9th? And you were talking about 8th grade, and I remember when I was in 8th grade, I'm 34, and it just seems it's a totally different ball game today. I don't really remember people discussing drugs or even using drugs. For us, I think beer was a big cool thing to do at the time. You realize that's stupid too. But I'm wondering, do you feel pressure as a student in the 8th grade, Daniel?
Yes, I do, because what I think is that we should do more of this with more youngsters so they really know more about drugs. And
who do you feel pressure from?
Right now, I feel pressure for myself.
Do you really?
Yes.
Pressure what? On not to use drugs?
Yes, I don't want to use drugs. I want to stay away from people who do drugs, period.
Do you feel pressure, Jen?
No, because most of my friends are like honor students, and they stay away from it, you know, as much as possible. And I don't hang around with people who are, you know, deal with drugs or whatever, because I want my life to be as good as possible.
Do you not like me or something? You keep bumping into my chair, and I'm thinking, now, why is he doing that to me?
No, because
yeah, it's very close up here. Very close. Oh, don't be nervous. And I don't bite or anything. Let me ask you this, Mary Ellen. What do you think would be the most effective way, you know, to get people, kids especially, because I'm real concerned about children and what they're exposed to. Cover of Newsweek magazine is talking about kids. What do you think would be the most effective way to get kids to really pay attention and realize how really serious and dangerous this problem is?
I think the best way is like to learn from real life experiences. I mean, they don't believe anything you say until it really happens to them.
Very good point. And you, my friend, have had the last word. We thank you all, Daniel, Mary Ellen, and Ten, for joining us tonight. We're still pals. When we come back after the break, Dave Nemeth says more clouds are heading right in our direction. He'll have the forecast, and we'll meet the man who helped a generation of kids grow up, the captain himself, Captain Kangaroo.